Author and activist Helen Keller wrote, "Walking with a friend in the dark is better than walking alone in the light." We come together from near and far to celebrate our graduating students as they complete the final steps on this part of their educational journey. We celebrate their accolades and achievements, their contributions and connections, their patience and perseverance, their resilience and resolve. We celebrate these and all of their family, friends, faculty, and staff who have walked with them on their journey.
Welcome to all of our 2021 master's and doctoral candidates. I know that this virtual on-demand ceremony was not your or our first choice. Certainly we wanted to be together, sharing each other's company and sharing in the joy of your experience. But this virtual on-demand ceremony provides the greatest health benefit to our community while also allowing you to share this special moment with the people that you love, your family and friends. And that is really what's most important. There's nothing more important than the health and safety of our students and their families. The faculty, staff, and students, and all of our graduates have been absolutely magnificent during this COVID pandemic. Amidst anxiety, life-altering challenges and behaviors, and enormous difficulties, you've all acted with forethought and courage. You've acted with diligence and a desire to protect the health and safety of every individual. You have accomplished some great things. And amidst all of that, you've also reached a most important milestone. Perhaps this milestone is even more significant given the immense challenges that each and every one of you have faced, both in your studies, but also in your lives. Allow me to be the first to salute your achievement, your diligence, your character, and your perseverance. The families of today's graduates have supported and loved you through every step of the journey, through good times and bad, and in countless ways, they've nurtured your success on this most important day. So for this and so much more, thank you to all the families of our graduates. I'd also like to salute our outstanding faculty. They've taught and mentored you. They've helped you reflect and act. They've helped you engage, not just with your studies, but with your future and your careers. And they'll never allow you to stop learning about this incredible world. So to our faculty, we thank you. And finally, our dedicated staff, who through great effort and passion serve as educators and role models for our students, making this Maryville community a very special place. There's one more group of people whose devotion and service to Maryville requires special mention, and that's our Board of Trustees. These men and women generously give of their time, their talent, and their treasure for the advancement of Maryville on all fronts. And to our Board of Trustees, we say thank you. Finally, we have a number of our graduates, our alumni, our family and friends who are or who have actively served as members of the United States Armed Forces. Since December 7th, 1941, these men and women have defended this country and gave their all. And to our veterans, we say thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Lizzie Shappy. Lizzie is an aspiring teacher and a junior in the School of Education. We appreciate that beautiful rendition. Welcome. My name is Dr. Christopher Guerin. On behalf of Drs. Bartell, Castles, Grabing, and your chairs, Drs. Best, Dalvig, Steele, and Tharp, I welcome all of you to this celebration. As I look out at this group of graduates, I am struck by how fast your time here seemed to go by. It seems like just yesterday we were beginning, and we were trying to direct each of you down a path of research that was doable, coaxing your ideas, at times wild and at other times brilliant, into a research study, dissertation, and ultimately a manuscript worthy of the field. Completing the dissertation alone represents thousands of words, hours, texts, tears, feedback, and just sheer will. Today we are here to recognize that each of you has arrived as a scholar. So many times I've heard these graduates say, what we discussed in class happened soon after at my institution. And they were able to solve these problems in real time due to their newfound skills. Over and over again, this phenomenon occurred, building and deepening the newfound skills in these graduates. Let this stand as a true measure to know that you're in the right place at the right time here at Maryville University's Higher Education Leadership Program. Today we are celebrating Cohort 8A. 8A is made up of a group of hard-to-define individuals, but with the help of your dissertation chairs, Drs. Best, Castles, Dalvig, Steele, and Tharp, I'll do my best. Patricia Bockham. Patricia was the first person I met in this cohort, and we connected right away. She's a passionate leader with a can-do spirit. She is persistent and works through challenges, always with a smile, and even during the hard seasons. Erica Colbert is a leader who is driven by meaning and purpose. Her talent was revealed during this program, and we watched as she grew in confidence and her skills grew exponentially. Jennifer Day. Jennifer is amazing at getting things done well under pressure. She's a passionate and an extremely busy leader who is always prioritizing and then pulls it out at the end. Lisa Iden-Dillo. Lisa is the consummate professional leader and driven by goals. She is dedicated to a high standard of excellence and makes others around her better. Brian Gant. We were all so impressed by Brian's ability to reinvent himself after a federal career and how he has leveraged his industry knowledge to teach future generations how to lead. Robert Todd Kane. Todd is the roadrunner, as in the cartoon, of the dissertation journey. He is speedy and just keeps going when hurdles get in his way. Leonora Noni Lambert. I once joked that Noni turns things in before the ink is dry on the instructions. Even when life brought her one challenge after another, she remained focused on her goal. She is a leader who works hard to give her best effort every time. Stacy Lee. Stacy has a tremendous ability as a leader, which I think surprised her at times. She has a deep understanding of serving students with disabilities and has now augmented and strengthened those skills with her understanding of the research in this area. Jamie Loggins. Jamie is a teacher and a leader who is always thinking about her thinking and digging deep to make connections across coursework, research, and her lived experience. Molly Miner. Molly came to realize she could handle so much more during her journey, and she became a true leader. Her sense of humor helped her and others persevere through the process. Jeremy Ramos. Jeremy is a leader who overcame a number of challenges along his path, and he is passionate about justice and serving the undocumented and marginalized student populations. Yvette Rybel. Yvette is very detail-oriented, and she likes to work ahead of deadlines. She is a constantly evolving leader and always looking for ways to improve and add to her toolbox of skills. Catherine Rioch. Catherine is a leader who has high standards for herself and a high performance to match. She is excellent as a student and a leader in every way. Jacob Jorg. Jacob is never at a loss for words. A true leader, he always challenged himself and others in the cohort to dig deep and make the most of every learning opportunity. Many of these students have overcome tremendous odds to join us today, and a number of them have battled health and personal issues, and on top of it all, the COVID-19 crisis. They've also endured many Zoom sessions, both with this program and in their professional lives. I almost feel like part of my speech should be muted just so one more time you can say, I can't hear you. You're muted, just for old time's sake. It has been said the true measure of a great team or group is the distance between what they can or what they could accomplish as individuals measured against what they could accomplish as a group. I submit to you the president, the vice president of academic affairs, the dean, the faculty and staff of Maryville University, that Cohort 8A has met the measure of great teams. You see, something happens to you when you are an important contributor to a team. Once you recognize that when you grow and improve, the team does as well, you want to replicate the phenomena in other ways. Essentially, we are describing the process of developing into a leader. Once that genie is out of the bottle, it is nearly impossible to put back in. These graduates have heard me say to jump into the fray. Once you learn how to lead, it becomes oh so difficult to stay on the sidelines and watch. I think John Lewis said it best. When you see something that is not right, you must say something. You must do something. Democracy is not a state. It is an act, and each generation must do its part to help build what we call the beloved community, a nation and world society at peace with itself. I present to you a group of graduates ready to do their part, to act, to build, and to help change the world through the education of others, one student at a time. Thank you. And now I would like to introduce Dean Michelle Shappy to present the graduates to receive their hoods.
It is my honor as your dean to call your names as we celebrate your accomplishment. As a reminder, when I call your name, your video will go live and take over the screen so that we may all see you receive your hood. Please have your friends or family members on standby, ready to place your hood once your video appears on the screen so that we may celebrate together. Patricia Bockham.
First, I want to thank God because without Him, none of this would be possible. I thank every one of my instructors from the Maryville University. I won't call out every name, but I do want to mention a few. I thank Dr. Robin Gibbon for encouraging me to trust the process. I thank Dr. Christopher Gurin for pointing me in the correct direction for my dissertation topic. I thank my dissertation chair, Dr. Stephanie Stills, for always encouraging me and saying the right words at the right time. I thank my dissertation committee, Dr. Steele, Dr. Council, and Dr. D. I couldn't have made it without you. I thank my family, friends, co-workers, and my husband for always being there to motivate me to keep going. Lastly, thank my peers in Cohort 8. We worked together as a team and looked out for each other. We did it. Thank you.
Erica Rivers Colbert.
A resounding thank you to my Savior Jesus Christ, my parents Carrie and Essie Rivers, my husband Austin Levy Colbert, my daughters Grace and Sarah, my church family, Pastors Jeff and Denise Lewis, to Dr. Jolene Dalvig, my dissertation chair, to Dr. Castles, Dr. Steele, Dr. Best, my dissertation committee, to Dr. Christopher Guerin and all of his support, all of the faculty of this doctorate in the Higher Education Leadership Program, and to my Cohort 8A members. We made it. Thank you so much for your love and your support throughout these last years.
Jennifer Day.
I would like to express my deepest gratitude for all of you who have supported me throughout this life-changing journey. To my mom and dad, who instilled the value of serving others into my heart when I was a little girl. And here I am, earning my terminal degree. I'm so grateful for you. To Nick and Jack, my boys, you guys are amazing. And you love me unconditionally, and you support me, and you tell me that you're proud of me, and that means everything to me. To my sister Julie, who always supports me, empowers me to reach my highest good. To Scott, my life partner, you have supported me mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and kept our house together through this process. To each of you, to all of my family, to all of the people who have supported me, I love you, I'm grateful, and I'm blessed.
Lisa Marie Iden Dillow.
Thank you to my family, especially my husband. Your love and support means the world to me. When I needed time to myself, you never questioned it. And the noise-canceling headphones were a bonus. Thank you to my friends for always inquiring about my journey and providing unconditional friendship. To my critical friend, Katie, I'm grateful for you and your time. To our cohort, I'm grateful for your experiences and the collaboration in the discussions and projects. To our professors, thank you for sharing your experience and knowledge with us. You help set our educational foundation. And Dr. Best, thank you for pushing me to be the best researcher and writer that I can be. I'm grateful for you, your time, and your laugh. Congratulations, everyone.
Brian Michael Gant.
Cohort 8A, we finally made it, graduation day. I want to thank God, the Almighty above. I I want to thank my family. Without your sacrifice, none of this could have been possible. I would like to thank my dissertation chair, Dr. Neil Best, and finally, Dr. Brian M. Gans. Catch you later.
Robert Kane. Leonora Lambert.
Hi everyone, this is Noni Lambert coming to you from East Beach, near Virginia Beach. I just wanted to say that I'm so grateful for this opportunity to meet all of you and that we are awesome. We finished our dog program, yay! And a special shout out to Dr. Steele, who's my chair, and Dr. Grabing and Dr. Guerin and Dr. Castles and Dr. Tharp and other doctors who I'm not mentioning because I'm distracted by the beach. Thank you so much.
Stacy Lee.
I would like to thank my supportive husband, Brian, my children, Austin, Justin, and Madeline, my parents who have always been my personal cheerleaders, my cohort members, my co-workers at the University of North Alabama, and most of all, my dissertation chair, Dr. Best, and faculty members. Without your encouragement and support, this would not have been possible. Thank you.
Jamie Michelle Loggins.
Thank you to everyone who provided me encouragement on this journey. Thank you to the Maryville University faculty, especially thank you to Dr. Dalvig for your encouragement and your direction through this process. I certainly could not have done it without you. And congratulations to my fellow doctors of Cohort 8A. We did it.
Molly Miner.
Congratulations to everyone in Cohort 8A. I'm grateful to have been on this journey with you, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you to my dissertation chair, Dr. Tharp, for your support and detailed edits throughout the entire dissertation process, and the faculty within the Higher Education Leadership Program, especially Dr. Grabing, Dr. Guerin, and Dr. Castles. Thank you to my friends, family, and team at USJ for your encouragement throughout this process. And most importantly, Mom, Annie, and Michael, thank you for always being my biggest cheerleaders.
Jeremy Eddie Ramos.
Hi, and congratulations to my fellow classmates of the School of Education Higher Education Leadership Program. This has been a magnificent journey, and I wouldn't be able to do this without my classmates, my professors, and my strongest support system, my family, closest friends, and my daughter, who has helped me persevere throughout these 3 years. It's been an extraordinary journey, and a journey that I would not have traded for anything. That has been my best academic experience, and I would definitely recommend Maryville University to anyone who is willing to pursue higher education. Thank you again. I'm thrilled, and I'm excited to finish up and go Big Red.
Yvette Rybel.
I wanted to make a thank you video just to thank my husband for supporting me and going through this journey with me as I completed my doctorate program. Also, I'd like to thank my sons, Jack and Josh, for understanding that this was a change, not only for myself as an individual, but our family, and it was an investment on our whole family's behalf to get to this point today. I'd also like to thank my parents, my mother-in-law, my brother and his family, my sister-in-law and her family, just for checking in and encouraging me during the process. It's always appreciated that I had family support during the process. There are times that it wasn't necessarily simple, so it was nice for them to offer that encouragement for me. So thank you.
Catherine Aaron Riak.
Hi everyone, I am so excited to be here today and to celebrate this milestone accomplishment with all of you. I have so many people to thank. My husband Matt, my kids, Evan, Jake, Leo, and Henry, my parents, my mom, my dad, and my stepmom, and all of my amazing family. Your support has truly meant the world. I also want to thank my chair, Dr. Jennifer Tharp, and all of the higher education leadership faculty for your mentorship. You've truly pushed me as a scholarly educator and leader, and I thank you for that. Last, I want to thank Cohort 8A, the best cohort of all time. Congratulations, guys. We made it.
Jacob Jorg. At this time, Sherry Pfister, our Vice President for Academic Affairs, will confer your degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and upon the recommendation of the Maryville University faculty, I confer upon you the appropriate degrees as have been completed or will be completed, and invest in you all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
On behalf of the faculty and staff at Maryville University, I want to thank you for taking part in a wonderful celebration here. A very special thank you to the families who are here today to show their support, and the loved ones who may not be here now, but who have helped our graduates in their own way. Graduates, doctors, you've done it. This morning we celebrated your improvement, your growth, and your achievement. And so let this ceremony serve as a tribute to the incredible amount of dedication, effort, and hard work by each and every one of you. On behalf of the faculty, I offer a heartfelt thank you and congratulations to you, and you deserve all of the accolades. For many reasons, I'm extremely proud of each of you. Go forward, prosper, and be well. Congratulations.
According to philosopher and spiritual teacher, the Buddha, health is the greatest gift, contentment, the greatest wealth, faithfulness, the best relationship. As we conclude this celebration, we send you forth with the following blessings. May you have success and fulfill your career ambitions. May you have strength to overcome all obstacles. And may you have health, living a long and happy life. May you have family and friends, faithful companions on your journey. And may you have contentment, the only wealth that gives you peace. Congratulations, Maryville graduates.